you're watching Pet Nation. Let's find out what's coming up on the show.
We visit Bia's riding school, which is also home to some retired horses. And we talk to a Reiki master about her experience with healing animals and speak to a 12th standard student who has written a book on animals.
Well, on the show today, we have Bia. Bia, thanks so much for letting us shoot here. Well, she has a riding school here, but it's a riding school which is very different and has lots of stories, doesn't it, Bia?
Absolutely. We have 40 horses and each one of them has a separate story.
Okay, and this one looks very strong. How did it all start? Was it your love for horses?
Yes, that's right. It actually, I started riding when I was quite young, but don't worry about it. He's very
friendly.
He's a very, very friendly horse. I had a horse when I was about 20 years old, and I always had to work in a riding school to look after him, to be able to feed him.
All right.
One thing led to another, and I ended up with this whole idea of looking after horses.
Okay.
So most of these horses are either rescue cases or rehab cases, you know, after racing, after polo.
So you take retired horses?
Retired horses to give them a second lease in life. And obviously it's very expensive to look after a horse, and to be able to feed the horses, we teach people to ride on them and to love horses. So hopefully, you know, it'll be a ripple effect, and the more people who love horses, the more horses will get looked after.
And what about this good-looking horse here?
He's a much-loved horse. He's owned by a family, a Mrs. Kohli, but her maiden name is Judge. So Boogie Judge Kohli, she has 2 children who ride, and she rides. All 3 ride with us. Children are national champions, international champion, all on our from our riding school. And so his name is Judge's Pride. Okay. So she started riding with us, and then they decided to get a horse of their own. Okay. And this is the fellow. He's also an ex-polo pony. Okay. And I think they've worked wonders with him. You can see how handsome he is now.
And you have a lot of horses here, all of them with different stories. So what are some of the other stories you want to tell us about?
We have lots of rescue cases. We've had horses given up for dead, and they've come there quite tubs. You may have seen them walking around earlier. And then we've got some ponies, you know, some who've been carrying sacks and stuff, so they had deep welts on their bottoms, and they've come to us. We've looked after them, and they're really loved by the children. Another very interesting story was this English lady was going around in Chandni Chowk, and she saw this tiny little pony, and she said, oh my God, if I don't take this, he's going to end up with the butcher. So she brought him back, and she kept him in her garden, but he became really naughty, chasing the malis, chasing the children. So he came to us like coming to, you know, boarding school.
Assuming his diet is also pretty good. So what does the diet look like?
You know, once a horse comes to us, he stays with us for life. And yes, they do eat a lot. A horse like him eats about 5.5 kilos of grain a day and about 10 kilos of grass a day. So you can imagine the feed is divided into 4 different feeds. Small feeds 4 times in the day, and grass is there almost all the time, the hay.
And what about health? How is the general health of a horse?
Depends from horse to horse, and I must say, because most of these are thoroughbreds, it's very fragile. You know, and actually horses are quite amazing if you look at the way they're made.
Right.
Considering they're so big, they've got really tiny feet to carry them. You see them when they're moving around.
So Bia, you're really lucky, because a lot of people who work here actually genuinely love horses, because otherwise it's a very difficult job to do.
Love. That's why we don't advertise anywhere, and it's all word of mouth.
It's all word of mouth.
So it's only, you know, real horse lovers who come to us.
And your funding that you get here is all through riding?
We haven't. A lot of people have said, you know, why don't you have a government tie-up? Because land is getting expensive. We've got this land on rent, you know, and whenever what happens is you can see it's all being done up at the moment because it was very low-lying, and now we've managed to get this mud to have a refill done. And people say, why don't you buy land? And we say, you know, you can't afford to buy land. And the rent, the moment the landlord, this was absolutely barren land. As soon as the landlord sees horses coming in and people coming, you know, in smart cars and stuff, they straight away start to hike up the rent. So that's another big problem.
And of course, I'm a beginner.
You'll
and
have
I'll have a beginner's horse, definitely.
Right.
Well, this is Judge's Pride, and it's a very interesting name. And if you're planning to get a pet for yourself and don't know what to name him, well, there's a website for that. When you come back, I'm going to get over my fear of horses.
Choosing a perfect name for your pet. In the words of poet T.S. Eliot, the naming of pets is a difficult matter. It isn't just one of your holiday games. Well, ease that ordeal. Make naming your pet easier with this website, baobao.com.au. Name categories here range from Arabic to Greek or arty to music. And there are suggestions for pairs too, or name meanings if you find yourself lost or undecided. Definitely the USP of the website is the Top 20 Names link, a collection of best names from all over the world. Remember though, the name you choose will be used a dozen times a day to call, praise and maybe scold. So pick a name that the pet can recognize easily. Animals respond better to one or two syllable names. So happy name hunting.
Well, I hope you found a pet name you were looking for. Well, I'm here trying to get over my fear of horses, and I've come face to face with this gorgeous looking horse, all thanks to Bia, and she has a riding school here, of course. So Bia, I'm a complete starter, and I'm actually quite scared of horses.
Okay.
Because they're so large and they look very intimidating to me. So how would I get over, if there's a viewer out there who's got the same problem as me, what do you suggest? What are your tips for me?
Okay, firstly, I would say definitely go to a riding school.
Right.
Yeah, don't just try to think that, oh, I love horses, I'm going to get a horse and keep it at home, because then is when things would go horribly
big
wrong.
no-no.
Yeah. Now this girl, she's called Arizona Pie. As you can see, she's very friendly.
Okay.
And few things you have to watch out for. Firstly, horses are really gentle creatures.
Alright.
If they're aggressive, it's only to protect themselves because they think that you're going to hit them or something. You can see she's completely friendly. You've never met her before. Thoda dhila chhod do, Gopi. Yeah, you've never met her before, but she's not going to do anything to you.
So should I
you can
extend
pat
my
her.
hand,
Yes,
or-
extend your hand, pat her on her forehead. Never go racing up to a horse. Never talk loudly. Never flap your hands, because
Okay.
then they
Or
think,
startle them.
or startle them.
Okay.
Now, as you can see, though they're very gentle creatures, they have certain weapons, right? Oh, she's beautiful, isn't she? Can you see these teeth?
Yeah.
Enormous big teeth.
Yes.
Can you see these hooves?
Right.
Yeah. And if they decide to kick out, that's dangerous.
Okay.
Okay. And also they wear up. Can you see this metal thing?
Right.
The next thing I really want to tell you
Okay.
is that even if you're scared,
Right.
you got to pretend that you're not.
All right.
Okay. So
So how would I get started with...
I'm going to get you started. Gopi, isko bahar se pakarna. So you'll have to come this side. All
Okay,
right?
fine.
You always mount from the left
So
side
guys,
of the
I'm
horse.
ready.
A hat. If you're riding, wherever
Right.
you're riding, make sure you've got this on.
I've got my
Okay?
sturdy hat on
Yeah.
so
And
that I
shoes
don't...
are quite important.
Okay, shoes normally would be the
I-
riding boots.
Yeah. No, you don't need high-fi
No?
riding boots.
Okay, so
If
that's
you
just...
have a look, all I'm after is safety.
Okay.
Smooth sole, small heel.
Okay.
So your foot doesn't get stuck in the stirrup. So I want you to get onto the mounting block.
Okay.
Get onto this like a step ladder. Okay. Now put your left foot in here. Don't worry, she's not going to do anything. All right. And now pull yourself up gently.
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 Okay,
Up.
1, 2...
3, up.
Oh, 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 oh.
And gently onto her back.
Sorry.
There you go. How does that feel?
It feels amazing.
Yeah?
I'm still a bit scared, but I'm trying to look very strong.
Give it back.
Good, Arizona Pie. Good girl. You look gorgeous, even better from up here, actually.
So this girth is loose, so I'm just going to tighten it.
All right. So it seems like I'm gearing up for a great ride here. Well, Bia, thank you so much. It was an amazing experience for me because I haven't gotten to a horse, I think, since I was a child after my traumatic experience. But Bia, thank you so much for your time. Thanks a lot.
Do you want to walk around?
I don't mind. So guys, this is
minutes?
Bia's riding school. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So I'm going to ride around. I'm going to go off into the sunset. You guys keep watching Pet Nation because we're looking for mates for some pet owners. They're looking for mates. You guys go check that out.
Okay. Just relax and sit. Sit up nice and relax. Keep your legs stretched out.